Welcome. Today we'll be looking at IDrive, a cloud backup solution for consumers and businesses. We're looking at their business version, and this review is brought to you by Technology Advice and the Smart Advisor tool, which lets you compare over 50 cloud storage and backup companies in under 2 minutes. Now, IDrive offers cloud backup, and they have a nice emphasis on security. When you create your account online, and when you sign in for the first time on their desktop app, you'll be able to choose between using a default encryption key that IDrive will set, or you can choose to use a private encryption key that IDrive will not be able to access. The private encryption key is going to keep your files more secure. IDrive will have no way to decrypt them even when they're on their servers, but it also means that you won't be able to share files and folders over the internet with other users, since IDrive won't be able to decrypt them for the person on the other end. Also, if you lose that private encryption key, IDrive can't tell you what it is, and you won't be able to get those files back, so write it down somewhere. The default encryption key should be fine though for most people, and it is end-to-end encryption, so your files should be safe. Now, the online interface is pretty simple. It's right here. There's an overview of the services here, and it's where your files would show up. It's not drag and drop, but it's a pretty simple upload procedure. You can create new folders. The Shortcuts tab, once you've backed up a whole computer, you're going to have a lot of different folders. The Shortcuts one just allows you to essentially bookmark the ones that you use the most. Events gives you a nice log of pretty much everything you do online. You can see that we logged in, so it's going to track logins, downloads, file sharing, any of the actions you take within the program. Remote Manage will allow you to manage any computers that are connected to your account. And you can change the schedule backups on them or tweak what files or folders are being backed up. So that's a nice feature. And the share history is exactly what it sounds like. It's just a history of everything that you've shared from iDrive and the downloads. Now, there's also a desktop client, which we have right here. And the desktop client opens with this backup page, and that's going to where you'll select what you want it to back up. You can really fine-tune that as much as you want by delving into the file hierarchy, and you can get a content list right down here. But the default is just pretty much all of your standard folders. Then there's a Restore tab where you can initiate restore operations to download any files you might have lost, and a scheduler, and that's just going to allow you to set your backup time, and it's set to do it every single day of the week, but you can make that less frequently if you want, and you can put a cutoff time to stop backing it up if it hasn't finished yet. There's also a log, which is going to give you just all the activity that's happened on your desktop on this one workstation. So the pros of iDrive: it's a simple to use backup solution. The user interfaces are clear and intuitive. It keeps a detailed log of all the user actions online for all the accounts associated. And you can back up servers as well as workstations. So that's really nice if you're in a business environment and you're looking for a comprehensive backup solution. The drawbacks to iDrive: it doesn't support Linux computers, just Linux servers, so keep that in mind. And iDrive's scheduling features, this is a little bit nitpicky, but when you look at the scheduling features, you could use a few more options. It would be nice if you could customize how many versions of a file it would store, or do a tiered backup plan. But those are really minor issues. Thank you for watching this review of iDrive. And before you make a purchase, I recommend that you go to technologyadvice.com and use the Smart Advisor tool, which will let you compare iDrive to over 50 different cloud backup and storage companies.